In Genshin Impact, players spend all of their resin grinding domains, but only to find themselves disappointed with bad artifacts. Some people persevere and end up getting what they want, while others who are unable to cope go borderline insane and turn out like this. For those who don't play Genshin Impact, all you have to know is, every time you complete a room, you get new equipment. They come in many different ways and give different bonuses, some good, some bad. The big number is the main stat, the small numbers below are called substats, and artifacts come in sets that give set bonuses when completed. There are 5 different pieces to any given set, being the flower, feather, timepiece, goblet, and circlet. The availability of certain main stats vary from piece to piece. We are going to be calculating the probability of getting a good artifact set with these prerequisites. 1. We will only be looking at main stats and will be ignoring substats for this calculation. 2. We're only calculating AR45 domains. Farming artifacts before AR45 is just a waste of resin and is generally not advised. In AR45 domains, you get 1 or 2 5 stars per run with an average of 1.07. There are always 2 different sets in a given domain. Each piece and each main stat has the same probability of being obtained. Assuming you don't spend any money on the game and only use the free 180 resin each day, you'll be able to attempt the domain 9 times per day. 234 runs takes 26 days to complete, but we can optimize this. The goblet is the hardest to get with 11 different main stats. But we only need 4 pieces for the set bonus. If we were to accept a goblet from any of the 2 sets, this takes us down to 182.24 runs, which translates to 21 days worth of resin. 21 days to get a full set of good artifacts seems reasonable, right? Substats. There are way too many combinations of substats. So, we're going to make this simple. Crit rate and crit damage. Every DPS character yearns for high crit rate and high crit damage. Since we're looking for the perfect artifact, we want one that starts out with 4 substats. I don't want to bore you with how I got these numbers, but if you're interested, I'll try my best to answer your questions. Again, with 9 runs per day, this will take about 16,449 days or 45.1 years worth of resin. But we can go even higher. What if we already have crit rate in our ascension stats or on weapon substats? Or maybe even crit rate on your artifact set bonuses? Having over 100% crit rate is just a waste. Whereas the higher your crit damage, the more damage your crits have. If we only accept crit damage rolls on our artifact substats, we will need to farm artifacts for 659.1 years, which is absurd. The point I'm trying to make is, the higher your expectations, the more you'll be disappointed. By Albert Einstein.